let me just take care of the sound, that my microphone is loud enough and the sound is okay. So I'm just taking care of this today. Maybe I also need to make my microphone as loud as possible. So, okay, so this should work for today. Hope you are doing well. I have connected again LinkedIn, I have connected Facebook, I have connected Instagram. Who did we forget? Most important is that you are here. Type it into the chat if you're where you're watching from. I can follow most of the live channels. And so the idea is create this energy all together, the start of this morning. I still have to adjust the sound here. So, okay. So I have gotten as a feedback that the sound was a little bit too overblown, so I try to make my microphone as loud as possible. So this morning is all about getting into our energy and also doing something that is out of the ordinary, breaking the habits. And this is what it needs to become better than the last time and to grow over ourselves, to get out of our comfort zone. And believe me, this is also for me getting out of my comfort zone in the morning. So wonderful good morning to all of you here from the Central European time zone. If you're watching this right now, be very welcome for this morning, for the 7th of August. This is the Power Morning to help you go into your new frequency, to practice forgiveness, let go, go into gratefulness, go into your goals, and help you to start the day in the best possible way. My name is Daniel Schwenger. I am your coach this morning, and let me just walk you through the next 30 minutes. And my idea is really to help you to go efficiently through this 30 minutes, start the day in the best possible way with the best energy. And so the most important thing is to get into our heart's energy. That means first, let's breathe in, be a little bit a meditator here. Breathe intentionally into our heart. And while you're doing that, really welcoming the day, letting go and welcoming the day. Let's just start. So breathe in and breathe out, welcoming this day. And let me just give you some inspirations for what this day could be, and giving you some positive affirmations. Abundance flows to me effortlessly and naturally. I am in perfect harmony with the universal laws of success. My thoughts create my reality, and I choose to think positively. I am deserving all the good things that life has to offer. Hey, look, so we have to become we have to get into our frequency to make all of this work here. And so the microphone is getting closer and closer. I am getting better and better with this as well. And thank you very much for getting into this together with me in our morning club together. Now, let's go into gratefulness. Because if we are grateful for what we had, what we have right now, and what we will have, then we are getting into the frequency of our future self. And now what I propose to you is to have a list, to have, for example, a little book or so just a notepad, and to write down 10 things you're grateful for. We will do this together and write the things you are grateful for in the future, in the past, in the present moment, and get into this feeling. And we have 5 minutes to do that, and then So everybody, so the microphone is as it is right now, but you can hear me, I can see it. And with this gratitude of that we just created right now, so let's go into our goal, right? What is your goal? What's your big audacious goal that you're aiming for? Just write it down in this energy and let's go into it, go into the flow right now. Welcome back, everyone. I hope this is helping you to get into your today's energy in the best possible way. And as you are fusing now with this energy, so we are just moving along into writing the daily actions. What are the steps that you're taking to become this person, to go towards this great idea? Write them down. Here you go. Here we go. Okay, so now let's get inspired for the last 5 minutes of today. So I have prepared some bits of information from Earl Nightingale that he shares in his piece. It's called The Strangest Secret. And this is all about success goals and your own big, inspiring goal. And let us just go into the second snippet of Earl Nightingale, where he talks about here the definition of success. And I will just get back after a certain time, and so we can discuss together. Okay.
Rollo May, the distinguished psychiatrist, wrote a wonderful book called Man's Search for Himself. And in this book he says, the opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice, it is conformity. We conform. And the trouble is that we're acting like the wrong percentage group, the 95% who don't succeed. Now, why do these people conform? Well, they don't know, really. These people believe that their lives are shaped by circumstances, by things that happen to them, by exterior forces.
Okay, so this is the idea of, so you are not shaped by exterior forces, you are shaped by your inner goals. So this is not the conformity you have to move like the 95, as he says, of others, but like what is it that you're aiming for and what's your goal? And of course everybody would say, yes, I'm doing my, like, individualism is very important, but like look out there, like how are we conform to like thoughts that we think, okay, this has to be like this. But at the end, listen to your inner voice and what do you want? What do you want to achieve? Let us go to a second snippet here in this regard.
A survey was made one time that covered a lot of men, working men, and these men were asked this question: why do you work? Why do you get up in the morning? 19 out of 20 had no idea. If you ask them, they'll say, everyone goes to work in the morning. And that's the reason they do it, because everyone else is doing it. Now let's get back to our definition of success. Who succeeds? The only man who succeeds is the man who is progressively realizing a worthy ideal.
So this is the worthy ideal that you're creating. That means your worthy ideal, that's your big goal. And that's what, at the end, Earl Nightingale has always emphasized. So what is it that is driving you? And this is not only like a goal that you have already achieved, it's something that is really bigger than that. And so therefore, we when we work together, when I work with you, so I am getting into this together with you, so we are discovering it together, and bit by bit you are creating and bringing this worthy ideal to life, so that we can, in this regard, go work together, or like you work in this, uh, like like you really work like with full energy towards your goal, so because you know this is what's driving you. Let us also talk about goals and what a Nightingale says concerning goals. And I have another snippet for you here.
Have you ever wondered why so many men work so hard and honestly without ever achieving anything in particular, and others don't seem to work hard and yet seem to get everything? And have you ever noticed that a man who becomes successful tends to continue to become successful, and on the other hand, have you noticed how a man who is a failure tends to continue to fail? It's because of goals. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. Now think of a ship leaving a harbor, and think of it with the complete voyage mapped out and planned.
Yes, what do you think? Where is this ship going? So if you have like a goal and you know where you're going, so this is like this ship, and Nightingale says one of like 99% of these boats arrive the the goal, the destination, because they have a plan, they have mapped it out. What if you're like in this regard are in the conformity in this hypnotic rhythm of today, and so you're not really having a goal, so you go anywhere. And so this is where he also takes the reference to a bad ship without a course. What does he say about that?
Now let's take another ship, just like the first, only let's not put a crew on it, or a captain at the helm. Let's give it no aiming point, no goal, no destination. We just start the engines and let it go. I think you'll agree with me that if it gets out of the harbor at all, it will either sink or wind up on some deserted beach a derelict. It can't go any place because it has no destination and no guidance.
So, and this is where coaching comes in. So we are discovering together where your worthy ideal, your passion, your purpose is. And we are discovering the plan together and making it, like this morning, how you can achieve it. So today you have gone into the gratitude, into the frequency of gratitude, and went into writing your goal. And with this goal and feeling, so you wrote your daily actions. So this day here, or this 30 minutes sequence here helped you to get into your energy for the day. And whatever sort of will come, outer circumstances today, so you have already made the switch here for being in your energy, for your worthy ideal. And so this is my offer to you. If you have questions about that, and if you want to know, okay, how can I stay in this energy? How can I stay in this? How can I develop my goal? And what is holding me back? And why am I always seem to get stuck at a certain position or in certain circumstances? Then let's talk. You can always contact me. The channel that you're watching it from, contact me here, write me a personal message. It's the Top of Mind Coach on LinkedIn. It's the Live Broadcasting Rocks on the YouTube. I can just assure you, if you have this feeling where you say, I am stuck, but there is more, then this is your challenge. This is your task to work on it and to become the next level of what you want to be. And this is sometimes so easy to do the switch if you have a guide on your side. And this guide can be, I can I can be it, so we discover it alone. But on the other hand, it can be another person the importance is to stay in this feeling and also to repeat this goal over and over, and also to move a step further at a time. In this regard, you are going to achieve your worthy ideal, and you're not kind of falling back, starting again from the from position number one, but so to have already been moving several steps. And Earl Nightingale, who was the mentor of my mentor Bob Proctor, has already said it. It's the repetition that kind of brings you forward and towards through your worthy ideal. And yeah, so this is my morning routine together with you this morning. And I am also going to stay in this energy with the frequency that I have created this morning. And I'm so grateful that you are following this. It's an early hour, but you can watch this as a replay, and you can then do it in whichever time zone you're on. If you have any question, let me know. So you can always write it in the comments. And thanks for bearing with me with the sound problem. So tomorrow we will have a more crisper sound, and it's again at 5:30 in the morning Central European time. And wishing you a great start in this regard into your day, into the 7th of August. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.